Okay, you guys, I'm back. Okay, right now we're in Photoshop. Again, this is something you'll probably have to do at the office or at school. So I will show you how to create a banner using imaging software. You can also do this online with free banner makers. Okay, but in this case, I'm going to start off and I'm going to make a banner for that page that we're working on that I just showed you. So I'm going to create a new background here. All right, and I'm going to make this, I've kind of preset a few things in here. So I'm going to make this banner 8 inches long, or if I want to make it 9 inches, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to say 8 inches, and the height of it's 2 inches. All right, I'm going to leave this same all as it is, it doesn't matter. But in this case, I want this background contents to be transparent. Okay, I don't want it to be white, I don't want it to be background color, I want it to be transparent. All right, and then I'm going to click OK. Then what it does is it gives me a checkerboard work spot. And with this checkerboard work spot, now I can put whatever I want in here to work with things. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to draw this out here. All right. Yeah, right now, normally it's, somewhere in this area. So, and oops. And then your normal, normally you have something like Arial or whatever is in here. So the name of that group is, I said, is Pink Floyd. All right, so now I'm going to change this up and I'm going to let you see what I can do with things here. I'm going to change the color, I'm going to change the font, I'm going to change the way it looks, and we're just going to go along all this together so you can see how this does. So now what I'm going to do is, since I've got this, I'm going to make this font size bigger. So I'm going to make it 100 points. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to bend it some by going over here. All right. I'm going to go here and I can go like this. All right. And once it goes out, remember your work spot is here, the ones that you can see. So if it's up this above this, you got to drag it back down in here. All right. So that way it's in, and I can take this and I can decrease the bend so that it's in there like so, right? So it's somewhat like that. All right, I can change vertical. So if I want to make it look like it's, something like that, I can do that as well. But let's go back. We're going to leave that alone for right now. I'm going to sit there and say that's okay. But I want to change the font. I don't want this font. So I'm going to take a different font and I'm going to go down here. There's a font that I like to use every now and then for this, and I gotta find it. Chiller Regular. Okay, I'm going to use that font there. So now I can really take this and I can work with the bend, and I can do what I want. If I want to bend it a little bit more, I can bring this down in here like so. I can take this vertical and make it something like that. All right, so it looks like the top of it it's like tilting down. So I'm going to go that way. All right, and then I think we're going to change the color here. So we'll choose the color palette, right? And we'll try to get something kind of like a pinkish color in here. So like that. All right, so now we have a kind of a pink looking one. All right, so we're going to go with that. So now what I'm going to really do is I'm going to change up even more how it looks. All right, so what I'm going to do is come down here in this layer. So far, how I like what it looks. I'm going to come down this layer. I'm going to right click this. Actually, I'm not even right click. I'm just going to click it. And no, I do want to right click it. And I want to go to blending options. All right. So with blending options, I have these layer styles that I can use. So now watch what happens to this word. I'm going to change this. I'm going to click. I want beveled and embossed. So now it looks a little more. Right? Do I want it contoured? Maybe. Do I want it textured? Nah. So there's a little texturing in here, so I could do that. Contoured it a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I like the texture, I guess. How about the stroke? Oh, what do we got there? Right? Different strokes. So, oops, I can take that out. I don't need that. Sorry about that. Take that out. It's already there. Do I want an inner shadow? Outer glow, inner glow. I can make it glow on the inside. I can make it an inner shadow, but I usually don't do that. Like I said, we can just change these up to see what I want to do with it. Let me see here. I can put a drop shadow in there, see it there. And then what I could do with the drop shadow is I can click on this, right? And I can change this contour color. Oh, there it is. I want to change that color a little more darker, I think, so we can see it a little better, I think. And then I can change the opacity here, because it's kind of, I want to be able to see the color a little bit. There it is. Okay, there's my drop shadow. I can tilt my drop shadow one way or another, right? So in this case, I'm going to take it and tilt it about there, so I have everything on the right side of it. And like that, drop that down a little bit. Contouring is, yeah, that's how good. We'll leave that as that is. Okay, so that's how I'm going to leave it, just like that. So I think that's pretty good the way that is, right? I need to come back in here and grab this real quick. So I'm going to click on, oops, I don't need that, sorry. I just need to click this here, right? And I need to drag it down a little bit. Sorry. I just need to drag it down just a pinch so that we have everything in the white block. There we go. So now we can see everything in the white blocks. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, I'm going to save this image as, and it's going to be in my images. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just save this as pink banner. Okay, but I'm going to leave this file a PSD file. I'm only leaving this file because I want it to, in case I need to change it, I need to have the original working file, which is the PSD file. All right, so once you save it, we have it in our folder. All right, so which is that one there. But now I need to make this savable where I can put it on the website. So now I'm going to save this again, and I'm going to save it either as a JPEG or a PNG file or whatever. So I'm going to put this as a PNG file, right? I'm going to put this as pink banner. I'll leave it as it is and click save. All right, you're going to have the option, click yes. All right, so now when we look at our folder, we have our banner right there. So now I'm going to take this banner and I'm going to stick it on the page. Okay, so we're back here to the music, and right now we have this as our page, right? So let's go back up here and show you the page. I've changed the background, but we have this up here. Now we're going to change it. We're going to put that other one in there. All right, so I'm going to take that out right here. I'm just going to take this out right there, and I'm just going to put in an image equals pink banner dot png, like so. Okay, save. I'm going to come back up here, refresh this page, and oh, forgot to put the path in, right? Remember, got to have the path. Images slash save that. Oh, Control S, come back up here, refresh. There's our banner. Okay, so that is how you would create something with a banner, imaging software. Kind of came out pretty cool. It goes right over the where we'd like to see it, and with it being transparent, it doesn't matter what your background will be, you'll be able to see this. Okay, so that is how we create a simple banner using Photoshop. Now if you have questions on this, please make sure you see me in class and I will help you with this. A little different, but I do like the way this one works. Okay, that's it for now. Talk to you later. See ya. Bye.